Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Haven't had much post out there lately within the last year or so, and just not much content. I'm actually filming this afterwards. Had some technical difficulties earlier, and so the video I shot earlier got lost. But I've been trying to keep my tranny temps down. I've been trying to figure out a way, looking at different transmission coolers. I've come across the Mishimoto transmission cooler, which I really thought would help. So I thought I'd give it a try. So basically, I purchased it, looked at it. I think the main thing about it is bigger, and I'll talk about that here in the video as it comes up, but really the main thing about it is that it actually relocates it from the bumper up to behind the grill. So getting more airflow, I think that should help and hopefully lower those transmission temperatures. So I'm going to do a before and after drive. The before drives, we have the stock transmission cooler, and then afterwards, I'm going to install the new transmission, the new Mishimoto transmission cooler, and then I'll do a drive afterwards and see if there's any difference in temperature. Like I said, there's so many different variables that can change this. Right now, currently, it's 70 degrees in Texas. I really want to do this more in the heat of the summer, when we're like 100 plus degrees, but you know, since I got it now, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it now. 70 degrees, actually this is gonna be the warmest day of the week. So I can really get some good data. And like I said, I've been looking online, trying to find anybody that's done any research or before and after testing on these coolers to actually find out if it actually lowers. I mean, there's all talk about capacity, everything else. I was like, okay, well, you know, I wanna get this cooler, install it, you know, do a drive before, very same day. And it looks like it should only take maybe 30 minutes to install the cooler, install it, and be able to go for a drive on the exact same day, exact same temperature. So that's my plan for today, is to do all this, do it before and after drive, and see what happens. And so, like I said, there's so many different variables that can happen that change things, but at least for my application, I'm gonna just install it and then see. I'm actually gonna do a drive around town, the same route. I'm actually planning to drive through this little construction area, which is kind of stop and go. It's probably like a 30-minute drive through town, and hopefully see what the temperatures do, both with the stock cooler as well as the Mishimoto transmission cooler. So let's go for this test drive and let's see what happens. Okay, so after a short drive, basically through town, stop and go traffic. As you see, the transmission fluid temp is 159 degrees. It actually topped out 165 degrees, but some of the roads closer to my home are more open roads, and so it dropped 6 degrees. So we're fixing to get that cooler changed out, and we'll see what it does. Okay, so the cooler I'm going with is this Mishimoto cooler that I got from them. It is a little bit bigger. I believe it's like approximately 2 inches taller and about 5 inches longer here than the stock cooler. I believe the stock cooler is like 4 inches tall by like 20 inches wide. Or this one is 6 inches by 25 inches. So it's a little bit bigger. I think the main thing about this cooler though is that this cooler actually is relocated to right behind the grill. The stock cooler is actually behind the bumper, and I think the airflow isn't as good through the cooler. So I think being a little bit bigger size, as well as having being right behind the grill, more airflow, I think this cooler will hopefully decrease the transmission temperature. I will put the part number for the kit, because the kit comes with all the hardware too here. You see right here, it comes with all the hardware here that you connect to your stock transmission lines. So there's no need in replacing your transmission lines unless you already have them replaced. Then you can do the fittings that connect to these, so you can mount it to this cooler. But for the most part, it comes with all your fittings, all the hardware to bolt it up. It's a bolt-on, pure bolt-on kit. And like I said, no need to change out your stock transmission lines, because these fittings here will allow you to use your stock transmission line to connect directly to this cooler here. So let's get started. And this is the part number, if anyone's interested, for the Mishimoto transmission cooler for the, I believe it's the 06 to 2010 Duramaxes. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like I said, this is the difference in the size of the tranny coolers. This one's the stock one here that measures 4 inches by 20 inches wide. This one's the Mishimoto cooler. It measures 6 inches by 25 inches wide. So definitely a difference in size there. Plus two, this kind of goes up under the behind the grill versus behind the bumper. So I definitely think this is going to be better cooling compared to the stock unit. Okay, the Mishimoto transmission cooler is installed. Took me maybe 30 minutes at the most. So now it's time for a test drive and let's see what it does. Exact same drive afterwards. Now my tranny temperature is 149. This time it topped out only about 152 during the stop and go traffic. By the time we got back to the shop, now it's showing 149, which is about a 10 degrees difference from before and after. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Like I said, it does look like that the Mishimoto transmission cooler did help lower the transmission temperatures, maybe 10-15 degrees. Mainly, I think relocating it from behind the bumper to up behind the grill, more airflow. So I think that's really key in keeping those temperatures down. So, you know, take it what you're worth. I realize every situation is going to be different. Everyone's driving habits are going to be different. So, but definitely I think it's going to be beneficial to really help keep those temperatures down for our next race season this next year in 2024. And as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next time.